want more.
We have a fun-filled project you can do with your kids this summer. Lisa Quinn shows us how to grow your very own herb garden. Take a look.
Everybody knows that fresh herbs are a lot better than this jarred stuff that I know we all have in our pantries. Creating an herb garden really is not as difficult as you may think. They're easy to grow and you don't need nearly as much space as you may think you need either. This first one right here is kind of high-tech. This would look fantastic in a modern kitchen. This is from Arrow Garden. Costs a little bit over $100. I got this one at Bed Bath & Beyond, but it's kind of a no-fail way to get those great herbs in your home. It's hydroponic. It's all contained. As you can see here, there are a lot of different little seed packets. They even come with this great little dome so it creates its own ecosystem. It grows itself. In a few weeks, you're going to have all different kinds of varieties of herbs. It's so easy, and you really don't have to deal with it that much, which is a wonderful way to go. If you want something a little bit more organic, there are a lot of choices too. If you have a small patio, a great thing to do is to get a nice big pot and put a tree in it. Citrus trees are fantastic. Lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit. In the base of that pot, you can put all different varieties of herbs. You can do lavender, you can do thyme, you can do oregano. Rosemary is super hardy, very hard to kill, and the smells in a small patio with all those citrus and herbs together is just divine. Now, if you don't even have that much space, a really great way to go is to get one of these strawberry pots. I got this one at Cost Plus. It was about $15, but you can get these things anywhere, any nursery. Home Depot's got them, Asha's got them. They're the way to go. As you can see, they got all these nice little pockets here, which is meant for the strawberries to kind of fall over, but it's a great little receptacle for all these herbs that we've got. We've also decided to stick to the varieties that allow the same amount of sunlight and water. You don't want to get one that needs a lot of water, one that doesn't need much water in the same pot, because you're going to end up killing them all. So just make sure you read those labels when you're buying your herbs. Here's how we get started. First, we're going to fill our pot. Herbs do not like to get their feet wet. They really need a lot of great drainage. We've got some broken stone, we've got some rocks. You could crush up some terracotta pots, same difference, but we just want to make sure we have super good drainage in the bottom. So we're going to fill that up now. Next, we're just going to add our soil. Any kind of potting soil will work fine for this project. And we're just going to fill it up until we reach our first little opening there. So we're just going to put maybe a good 2 inches, 3 inches in the bottom of this pot. So now that we have the soil exactly where we want it, which is pretty much even with this first row of compartments, it's just a matter of putting our herbs in. This is the messy part. I like to add in different colors too. This purple's going to be really pretty up against the red of the pot. So now we've finished our second tier, and all we have to do now is put something in the middle. So I'm going to add just even a bit more dirt for a nice base. And you can see how colorful and how many different textures we have. But just to add even just a bit more color to the top, I decided to get nasturtiums. Now these are edible flowers. You see them on salads in a lot of the fancy restaurants. They're delicious, they're good for you, and they look beautiful. Add just a little bit more color to the top here. We might even throw a couple of little herbs in there with them just for added color. All right, the last thing you need to do is just give it a good watering. You want this thing completely saturated. After you've watered it that first time, just hit it with a little water every couple weeks afterwards. Keep it out of the hot, bright sun, but you want some maybe indirect light. And this was an afternoon project that cost less than $30. It's not only going to be awesome for you, awesome for your garden, awesome for your kitchen, but it's also make a great hostess gift. You're going to be invited to a lot of barbecues this summer, and if you show up with something like this, you're going to be the hit of the party. So go out there and build yourself an herb garden.
Wow, I could even do that. I want to do one for my kitchen.